New memo to Pima County supervisors warns of substantial cuts to programs and services, including Medicaid, following the passage of that bill. 13 News reporter Renee Romo looked into the memo and spoke with leaders of one of the many programs that could be impacted.
There still are many unknowns, but at the very least, County Administrator Jan Lesher said in her memo more than 1/3 of Pima County residents will be affected by Medicaid cuts.
I think there is absolutely nothing beautiful about this bill.
We'll be learning more about just how substantial those cuts will be in the coming days or even weeks as Administrator Lesher's staff finalizes the full fiscal and programmatic data report. For President and CEO of La Frontera, Arizona, Dan Ranieri, he tells me he's expecting some of their buildings will have to close, certain programs will end, and they will have to let go of many of their staff, which he's already begun doing to try and lessen the impact.
And right now, the problems are there, but they haven't been described well enough for us to figure out a plan to deal with it.
For now, though, the memo says the bill will directly impact county operations. In fact, Lesher had begun submitting memos to the Pima County Board of Supervisors regarding potential cuts if the bill were to pass. One of those memos specifically addressed a cut to Medicaid, and it was found reductions to the program would result in the loss of over 5,000 jobs in Pima County alone, which would lead to an over $500 million drop in county-level economic output.
This is devastating, and it is all in the name of trying to give tax breaks to the ultra-rich.
Vice Chair of the Pima County Board of Supervisors Jennifer Allen of District 3 says she's frustrated that Medicaid and other programs have been cut and that it's being left to local entities to clean up the mess with no money to do so. And Ranieri tells me he's been through similar situations like the one they're about to face, but that doesn't make it any easier.
It's really hard to rest or think of anything else until you can come up with a plan and a strategy to solve the problems that you're dealing with.
It was also said in the memo that after the passage of the state budget, Governor Katie Hobbs indicated that the state cannot shoulder any proposed federal cuts or cost shifts. We'll have the full memo on our website at KOLD.com. In South Tucson, Renee Romo, 13 News.
We also reached out to El Rio Health about the impact of Medicaid cuts. El Rio CEO saying in part, quote, "We are still reviewing the details. We do know that there will be cuts and there will be changes. However, El Rio will continue to be here for our community, even though it might look different based on the confines of the federal budget restrictions."